Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today, I'm gonna be doing taking another suggestion from one of my commenters from YouTube, and this time this deck comes from somebody named Pile Kinhu. I think I'm saying that right. I'm pronouncing it as it's spelled, so if it's not correct, forgive me. But anyway. This is the deck he or she or whatever suggested, and oh man, look at all of those highs. That's a wow, just wow. Oh man. Anyway, the idea behind this deck was they took inspiration from like Taekwondo. It's supposed to be like Taekwondo, and it is a Fei Gen deck. So I mean that's the idea behind it. See, but the thing is, like real world Taekwondo, I don't know how similar it is to actual Taekwondo, but like trying to like make a deck based off like real world martial arts just, well, you know, as you can see here, it doesn't really translate well into the world of Absolver. You know, well, you know, competitively, I guess, or something like that. Like, this deck is kind of it's quite flawed. All right, I mean, it's just like it's not very safe. It's like, okay, well, this is Blink Punch. Okay, so I'm not gonna... Blink Punch is Blink Punch, okay? I mean, there's nothing you can do about this, but like this next one here, like Mawashi into Twist Back Kick, that's jabbable. Let's see what else. Like even if you hit Mawashi, it's still jabbable. Like you can be jabbed out before you can even get the Twist Back Kick. Let's see what else. This is jabbable. If you don't get the hit, you can get jabbed out here. You know, I'm saying these things because with the state of CTs is and shit, and due to like in this current patch that invitations ain't working quite right, man. You're gonna, you know, most people being brain dead too. Like you like this is something you just can't ignore. And yeah, this is jabbable. You can get jabbed out of this if you don't hit that backer right there. That's just, you know, and the alternates here ain't really helping too much either. Like they're all pretty slow. I mean, which is fine, but like, my dude, like the follow-ups here, if you don't hit these, like you don't have a good option here. You're not safe, all right? You're really not safe here. And like no matter what you do, you're never gonna be safe on that either. But like, I mean, unless you hit this, then you're all right. But like, yeah, this deck really does need some work, man. It just really does. And these highs, bro, oh my god, bro, ooh, that's another glaring flaw. That, because like any decent windfall will just duck under this, right? And like, or if I had just so happened to run into some dude that's just running a bunch of fucking ducking attacks, then you know this is gonna be a lot of trouble for me. All right, like, you know, I'm pretty good, right? I'm not really top tier. I'm pretty up there, but I'm not top tier. All right, but even if I was, I'd have to feint every other attack, and in a game as busted as this, like in its current state, you really think I want to work that hard? Man, I don't. But ugh, man. Oh, God forbid I face a windfall or a stagger, man, because this deck needs This deck it is not gonna do me any favors if I go up against somebody like that. Like, decently or whatever, you know. I don't know, man. You know, I would like to, as much as I would like to make changes right now, I have to at least try it out. All right, maybe depending on who I go up against in CTs, maybe 1 or 2 matches, and you know, I'll try to make it work. But man, after that, I'm gonna have to make some changes to this, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna make some changes to this, man, because it's not great, man. Sorry, man, but it's not great. So yeah, we're just gonna go into CTs, see how we do, and we're gonna come back and try to fix this up some. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so here we are again. Now, hopefully, after observing that match, you can start to see, like, if you haven't figured it out yet, like if you're like a novice deck builder, I hope you can start to see just the flaws that this deck has and how it really played out in that fight. Now, that stagger player I fought, now he wasn't high level at all. In fact, he wasn't even bronze yet. He was using Rakio's deck, okay? That just goes to show, but he was dodging a lot of my shit relatively easily, alright? He isn't that good, but like, you see, the main problem with this deck, right, is that it doesn't have enough thrusts, I would say. Like, you only have like 1, 2, 3. Only 3 thrusts. The rest of these are horizontals and verticals. And verticals, in case you didn't know, they may be like straight attacks, right? But they're gonna miss on those back avoids that stagger and Fade Gen players have, okay? And yeah, that's just, I'm not gonna even try to get more matches in with this, because after I run into that stagger player, that just kind of goes to show quite a lot, like how much this this deck needs work. All right, like to be honest, it wasn't that bad using it. I ran into a few more people, but they were all low level, so I don't really count those. But that stagger player though, like it went about just about as well as I'd expect it to go, honestly. So let me make some adjustments here, and then I'll show you the end result, okay? And then we're gonna jump right back into CTs and hopefully find someone who's quite a bit more competent than that guy. But yeah, I dare not fight anybody who is at least like, I dare not find anybody like that could do better than that guy with this. All right, like I just can't, man. Like, man, this he didn't do bad, but like, considering I was using this deck, yeah, I think you get me at this point, I hope. But yeah, anyway, yeah, just give me a minute real quick. Okay, so I think this is good. I tried not to change too much, but I ended up changing a lot just so the deck would be a bit more varied. I tried to keep the spirit of the original deck intact, but I think this will work a bit better. It's got a few more thrusts, and you may be wondering what difference does that make. Well, because Fade Gen has this. Because if the problem was the deck didn't have thrusts, well, you could just say like, oh, Fade Gen has these little pokes here that are thrusts, right? See, the thing is though, is that with attacks like these, you're kind of stuck in back stance most of the time, so you can't even use it. And so I mainly tried to think of a way to make it to where you had access to a thrust when you needed one, like so. Blink Punch goes into Liver Knee here. Mawashi does the same. Bakura can go into this Guard Break here, which is a thrust. It's better than, as much as I like this move, Knee Strike, which is a vertical. I would just stay away from verticals altogether, especially if you're Fade Gen, okay? Because you're gonna have a hell of a time if you go up against Stagger. But anyway, what else? Oh yeah, Temple Knot goes into Liver Knee, and a Knee Kick, Spiral Palm. Uh, double whirlwind punch. Can go into the Fei Gem punch for pressure, or you can just continue on with Mawashi here, although I don't recommend it. I'd recommend doing the front punch first and then Mawashi, or a leg breaker. That's a better option, in all honesty, but you know, better way to go about it. I mean, you can get away with going into 2 horizontals here because, you know, one, the whirlwind punch ends in front stance, which gives you access to the front stab thing that Fei Jin has. So it's like, you know, it's like that, you know. So like with this, you know, you got like the switch kick here goes into 2 horizontals here, but you know, once again, you have this. Since it's in front stance, you can just do this instead. Hit same side though, so be careful with that, you know. But oh, and also another thing, right? Wait, no, yeah, that's a left. My bad, I forgot. I changed spinning high kick because that was a right. It was my right anyway. Since jar bash is also right. I was about to say that was a timing mix-up, but never mind. Well, it kind of is still, but you know, it doesn't really matter because this hits the other side. But anyway, hopefully you see what I'm trying to say here, right? This is, I think this will work better overall. I don't think I'm missing anything right now. I haven't tried it yet, but you know what? We're just gonna go into CTs here, and you know, if I need to make any changes, I'll let y'all know about them. But you know, anyway, let's just get back to it then. Okay guys, that's gonna be it for this video. So I don't think we missed anything with the deck that I made adjustments to. If I did, feel free to point it out, but other than that, this is pretty solid. It's decent enough. I wouldn't really use it, but it is usable. Let's see, what else? No, I think that's about it. I mean, I like it alright. Doesn't have enough punch to it in my opinion, but you know, I would change a few things. Maybe add like one more attack here. Maybe change some things around. Maybe add another guard break. I don't know. I don't think it has. It's not quite to my liking. It doesn't have quite enough punch to it, but it's good. It's decent. It's usable. It's pretty viable, kinda, for Fei Jin. Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything else to say really. So thanks again for Pile Kinhu. Stop that. Pile Kinhu for, oh my god, leave me alone. Fucking leave me alone. Stop. Sorry man, I don't want to play with you right now. Anyway, thanks again for Pile Kinhu for sending me the deck suggestion. Hope y'all learned something. Hope you enjoyed what I had to show y'all as far as how a deck can be improved or whatever. I guess. I hope I did okay. And apart from the gameplay, it's not my best. I mean, I'm rusty. Anytime I get back on here and start making Absolver videos, I get rusty. I'm rusty as fuck. So yeah. But you know, it's whatever, man. I can never play this game for long, man. I gotta take breaks. Anyway, that's gonna do it, y'all. Peace.